Hello, everyone. My name is Emeline Nogues. I'm a PhD candidate with the Animal Welfare Program. I'm originally from France, and I'm going to talk to you about one of our main themes in housing and management, which is outdoor access. In the past, the Animal Welfare Program has studied outdoor access and whether adult dairy cattle and dairy calves would want to use an outdoor space, and in which conditions, for example, depending on the weather, would they prefer to stay inside or to go outside. We've seen that it had an effect on their behavior and on their welfare, but my particular interest is on social behavior. So I'm curious to know whether when one cow decides to go outside, others maybe decide to follow her because they're, say, good friends. So you can see here the setup for our experiment. So we had cows that had the choice between staying indoors and going outdoors on this bedded pack. And they would have to go through that gate that you see in the middle that automatically records which cow is going outside and at which time of the day. This actually is data that was collected in 2017, so on our previous round of funding, by a student that was looking into stress behavior when cattle are given outdoor access. So building on reusing that data, building onto their research, I was looking into whether some animals are following each other. As you can see on those videos, we'll see a cow walking outside, and you'll see that others come shortly after. So is the movement of each cow completely independent from the movement of the one that was right before her? Or maybe are they moving together? And if there is a short interval between two cows, maybe it means that they're following each other, and that the fact that they're going out at a certain time is not completely random. Maybe they're associating their movement. What we found is the results that you see here. When the cows are going outdoors or coming back indoors, we can identify a few pairs that are really following each other a lot. You can see in particular, those pairs that are highlighted with a colorful cow here are pairs that you can find also on the right side coming back indoors together. So the fact that we find similar pairs going outdoors and coming back indoors increases our thoughts that this is probably not random and there's probably something going on between those cows. So it could be that those cows have a preferential relationship. It could be that one cow is more dominant and the submissive one is following them. What we have noticed anecdotally is that some of those pairs that were moving a lot together had been also together during the dry-off period, right before they were introduced into our experiment when they joined the milking herd after calving. So it would seem that when given free choice between indoors and outdoors, the movement of some cows is associated with the movement of others. What does that mean practically for the dairy farmer? What it means is that there might be a variety of factors influencing whether cows are using an outdoor space. Understanding which factors come into play will allow us to understand how to best manage the provision of outdoor access and make sure that if this is an option you're giving on your farm, that it's going to be successful. This is also giving us an idea that there might be some social influence on how dairy cows move. Here we're looking into outdoor access, but this also might be applicable into other contexts. And maybe if all you need to do to move that cow that is really hard to move is to bring another with her, that might be worth it into avoiding some negative interactions or negative emotional states for the cow, but also for you as a farmer. So we'll be looking more into those movement, and this is just a first step into many studies. And so we're really curious to keep the research going. Thank you for your support. Have a good day.